Hello everyone, this is Slightly Doped and today I am going to start a tutorial for the Java programming language from scratch. This is the first introductory video. From when onwards we embark on a journey on learning the language starting from the very basics, gradually delving deeper and deeper into the core concepts. So let's start. The name Java comes from the names of several individuals. J from James Gosling, A and V from Arthur Van Hoff, and A from Andy Bechtolsheim, who worked as a team to develop the language. The team was headed by James Gosling. The language Java was initially named Oak by James Gosling while he was staring at an oak tree outside his office window. The name Oak was later dismissed due to a copyright issue and the name Java took its place instead. Thus, Java was developed by James Gosling and team at Sun Microsystems and first released in 1995. Now we come to the features of Java. Firstly, Java is a very simple, secure, and high-performance language. Second, Java is an object-oriented programming language. Now we need to know about objects. What are objects? In real life, we come across various real-life objects like books, chairs, tables, etc. Each object has its own property and behavior. For example, if we consider the laptop to be an object, then the laptop has various properties like brand, price, installed RAM, etc. Whereas its behaviors include sending emails, web search, playing music, etc. Similarly, in Java, it deals with objects that have attributes and functions. The attributes stand for the properties and the functions stand for the behaviors. It makes the complete problem simpler by dividing it into a number of objects. The objects can be used as a bridge to have data flow from one function to another. The next point is multi-threaded. Java is a multi-threaded programming language. What are threads? When a process or a job is broken into smaller parts, then each lightweight process inside a process is called a thread. These threads can be executed parallelly or concurrently that allows maximum utilization of the CPU and faster execution. This feature is supported by Java, hence it is called a multi-threaded programming language. Also, Java is a portable or a platform-independent language. In other words, we can say that we write our code only once, but we can run it anywhere on any platform that provides the environment to run it. Thus, Java is portable. Next, we come to the applications of Java. Java is widely used in Android app development. It is also used in web applications. Since Java is quite lightweight, hence it is used in embedded systems which have fixed memory. Being quite secure, Java is also used in applications in financial institutions like banks. Moreover, in big data applications like Hadoop, Java is quite used. Hadoop is an open source platform built on two technologies, the Linux operating system and the Java programming language. Java is widely used and has several other applications. These are just to name a few. Now we will cover the internal working of Java. To know this, we must know about three important terms: the JVM or the Java Virtual Machine, the JRE or the Java Runtime Environment, and the JDK or the Java Development Kit. Java is a high-level programming language, and the program written in Java is called the source code, which will not be understood by the computer. Hence, it is compiled by the Java compiler and then converted to an intermediate language called the bytecode. This bytecode is irrespective of the machine on which the program is run. That is, it is machine independent. This makes Java a programming language which is highly portable, as its bytecodes can easily be transferred from one system to another. When this bytecode is to be run on any system, an interpreter is needed, which is present in the JVM or the Java Virtual Machine. This JVM has three parts: the class loader, which loads the class; the bytecode verifier, which verifies whether the bytecode has any issues; and finally, the interpreter, which converts it to a machine-level language. Thus, the JVM acts as a virtual processor, which processes the bytecode to machine code instructions for various platforms. That is why it is called a Java Virtual Machine. Thus, the Java program uses both the compiler as well as an interpreter. This JVM plus system libraries make the JRE or the Java Runtime Environment. And the JRE, along with some development tools like debugger, compiler, etc., make up the Java Development Kit. Thus, the JRE provides the environment to run or execute a Java program and also provides the interpreter present in the JVM. Hence, the runtime or the execution is limited to the JRE only. Thus, the JRE is enough for someone who just needs to run the compiled code. But the JDK is needed by someone who writes the source code or the main program. Hence, JDK is needed by the developers. Thus, the developers need the entire JDK, while it is sufficient for the client to have the JRE, which is a subset of the JDK, as they just need the runtime environment. So, we who will write the Java programs need to download the JDK along with an IDE. For example, I'll be using Eclipse in the future classes. This was the introduction to Java. From the next video onwards, we start the basics of Java programming. See you again in the next video.